Hello, everybody. We have a bonus exclusive. We're going to pull you in for the end of the JV game here. The Turks are up 36-27, about 4 minutes left to go. So we're ready to go. I'll make sure that you guys can hear me out there in the stream, and we'll get going. Then we'll probably end up staying here for the varsity. We'll end up staying here for the varsity game coming up. But we've got 4:26 to go. The JV team is up 36-27, and with 4:24 to go. Been a pretty good ball game. The Eagles have been making a. So, like I said, 4 minutes to go. Ball's going to be brought up by none other than, let's see, can barely read the numbers from the front. I can't read the numbers from the front sometimes. That's number 00. I don't know who that is. But the Turks bring the ball up. That's going to go off on Zahir Khan. Ball goes off of him. Going to bring the ball up. Once again, that's a 0. That's Steven Sheving. Gets the ball down to number 44. That's Jake. I'm sorry. I don't have a 44 on my roster. So, yeah, their roster's all messed up. So we're just not even going to worry about them. Landon brings the ball up. Turks are only up by 6 now. Khan, around the corner, he goes up in the middle, it doesn't roll in for him. Rebound there by number 42 for Cedar Park. That's going to be a foul there. All right, Turks are only up by 2, and we have 1:34 to go. We've got 1:34 left to go. Nice comeback by the Eagles here. Turks need to score here. They have not been able. You know, these guys were down by 14, 15 points at one time. There's white ball. Nice hustle by Zaire there. Zaire's going to come up with the ball. He drives to the hoop, and it doesn't score. Rebound by the Eagles. They're going to have a chance to tie the game or take the lead here with 50 seconds. Oh, it's going to be over and back at the last second there. Tough break for the Eagles. Good turn of events for the Turks there. Wyatt Simon getting ready to bring the ball in. Landon Bowers there, he gets the ball underneath Zaire. Taking a look. Back to Landon. Nice rebound. Oh, Landon gets it in. Gets the harm, gets the bucket to go in and gets to go to the line to make it a 3-point play. Makes it into a 4-point lead. And he makes the next one. Landon Bauer. No traveling called. That's a good timeout there. So the Turks really got out to a big lead. Eagles came crashing, cruising back, able to get it within 2, with a minute to go, and now the Turks have a 5-point lead with about 40 seconds left to go on the clock. So we're looking pretty good out here for the Turks. They should have fouled there. They need to foul. There you go. And he's going to go 1-1. So about 7-8 seconds goes off the clock there. So Mr. Khan gets to shoot a couple shots here. Zuhair Khan, 6 foot forward. He's a sophomore. Up, rebound right. Oh, it doesn't fall for him. Good rebound there by Wyatt Simon. Wyatt Simon with the rebound, looking for help. That's the one thing the Turks didn't want to do with 16 seconds left to go. We had a really good C-team game here earlier. Turks went down, lost by about 10 points to to the on the C team. It's a lot of fun to be here and watch that. He misses the first of two. So still a 5-point lead. It would have been nice to make these two, to make it a 3-point lead. A steal and a three-pointer would have. But as of right now, line violation. You have to wait. You have to wait for the ball to go to hit the rim before you can cross the line as the shooter. Tim and Carolee Murphy out there watching for Hayden the Hammer. We're going to call, I'm going to call him that now, right? I'm going to call him Hayden the Hammer. Hayden the Hammer's in the game. You've just given me a nickname that you guys are feeding the fire up here. So after this, right after this JV game, the boys will come out and they're supposed to tip off at 2 here at 2, so it looks like it's going to be a little late, bit of a late start. But I'm going to stay on the air and bring you some action. Just talk to you guys for a minute. So make sure you tell your friends and family about TurkPride.tv. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And we appreciate everybody out there that watches. It's going to be it's been a fun afternoon here at Sultan. And with 11.2 left, Landon gets to go to the line. The one guy they didn't want to foul, and he's gonna make his shots, and it's gonna be 1-1 now. It's a 5-point lead, 11.2. I've seen teams come back in that period of time, but it takes a lot of luck and a lot of mistakes. And if he hits this, it's gonna put it away. Thank you, Mr. Landon. Going to set up for the second one here coming up. Joining me for the Varsity Project broadcast will be, he misses the second, but a violation on Cedar Park. So you had that over and back, and you had the travel, and now you have the lane violation, and also a lane violation on the shot down there. So awfully hard to come back from 6 here. It's not impossible. If calls a timeout. Now down by 4. You need now. You absolutely, with the time that's left, you absolutely have to have a steal. And you need to score right away. And then you hope for another steal and a score right away. Look, we got 10 of you out there already. Well, the boys are supposed to be starting here. The JV, looks like the JV started a little bit late. So we got some bonus coverage here for you. Kind of an empty gym here today, Saturday afternoon. Seahawks have already kicked off. I don't want to hear anything about it. I know I probably won't be able to stay away, but we're going to try to do that on this end. Nowhere else in the world that I would rather be on a Saturday afternoon than here on TurkPride.tv with you. I work for a living, but I do this to live. Okay, so immediately fouled. Going to have a chance now. It's still not in the double bonus. So once they get to 10 team fouls, It goes into the double bonus, and you can shoot 2. And if you make the first one, you're at 1-1. So you make the first one, you get a second one. And I never understood where that rule came from. I'm going to have to do some research on that. Where did they decide that you could, make the first one, get a second? I mean, I love it. I mean, it's a good strategic thing to use. And if you notice, on defense here, all 4 Turks that they're not trying for the rebound. They are all back on defense because even if they go down and make a 3-point shot, there's no way, even before he missed the shot or made the shot, he'll make the second. And that makes it 45-38 with 4.3. Just let him go. Oh, it rims off. All right, so the Turks JV go on to a 44-38 victory. Varsity coming up. I believe we'll probably put 15 minutes on the clock. We were supposed to start at 2. Looks like we'll be starting just a little bit late. So we can have a segment of Ask Me Anything on the chat line with all 8 of you. We were at 10 for a little bit, but you guys ask me anything. I'll try to answer the questions, whether it be rules related or Seahawk related or whatever, but just don't talk about the Seahawks. I'm Coach Brian, and I'll be bringing you the action here today on TurkPride.tv. A chance to thank all of our sponsors here at TurkPride.tv. Of course, we have Windmill Espresso. They're down there. You can't miss them. They're on the east end of town. They're where Dave Moon goes every single morning. That's Windmill Espresso. Can't miss them. East end of town in Sultan, underneath the giant windmill. You got Vic's Burger Shack, home of the $2 off on Tuesday burger. Vic's Burger Shack. Making it happen. Invara Pharmacy, right next to here on the main strip there. Invara Pharmacy. It's where I get all my prescription needs done. They got a cool app. All I do is take a picture of my prescription. They even contact the doctor for me and make sure that my prescription gets filled. They have taken all of the stress out of getting my prescriptions filled that I was having before I went with Invara Pharmacy. I'm no longer doing it through any of the big box stores, big box pharmacies. We also have Sultan Pharmacy. They have been taking care of the prescription needs and beauty needs of the residents here in the Sky Valley for decades. Don't forget about Sultan Dentistry there, right next to the Red Apple. Dr. Fricky's been here, part of the community for decades, and we have Sultan Dentistry over there. If you go out into the Gold Bar area, you of course have Mountain View Diner, and my favorite part of the Mountain View Diner is the dessert display in the middle of the dining room. It spins in a circle, and as you're eating your dinner, you get to see these different things pop up and try to decide which one you're taking. I have a hard time not getting one of the cinnamon rolls before I go home. But, you know, they have peanut butter cheesecake and all kinds of different desserts. They're very busy at Thanksgiving time and Christmas making their homemade pies. That's Mountain View Diner. And of course, just across the way and a little bit further east, you have Rico's Pizza. They have some really good stuff going on. I'll be right back. So our TurkPride.tv crew they are doing, is that the third or fourth time we're doing that? Fifth? Timber Pro Wrestling will be at the Sky Valley Event Center with this well, the Startup Event Center brought to you. The Startup Event Center is brought to you by the Sky Valley Arts Council, but they're going to be there for Timber Pro Wrestling, which is like WWE wrestling at 5:30. At 5:30 tomorrow, and TurkPride.tv will be doing all of the video and recording, and then they'll go in and they'll edit it and things like that, and then they will send it out. So that's pretty cool. Carlos Camarena is on the broadcast. Welcome to the broadcast, Carlos. So we got about 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes till tip off. We'll have our Windmill Espresso tip off. And of course, every game I choose a Moss Defender defensive play of the game. And then I also choose the TurkPride.tv player of the game. Now a little bit about the TurkPride.tv player of the game. It may not be the player that scored the most points. It may not be the player you think of. It could be the player that had 2 or 3 plays in the fourth quarter that turned the tide of the game. It's not exactly the player that has gone out and every night and is the top performer for the team every single night, because we could just give it to him every single time. But if a bench player goes out there and has a particularly good play or has a good run, plays better than they normally do, even though they always play great, then they, of course, will become part of the broadcast. Draven's brought some of my favorite wings in. So, Draven's our producer today. Thank you, Draven, for being here. And he brought in some wings from Sahara Pizza, who is not a sponsor of TurkPride.tv. So Turks with a big victory, a big overtime victory last night over South Woodby. Had every opportunity to win the game in the fourth quarter. Things didn't quite go their way, but they were able to get it done in the fourth quarter. And our TurkPride.tv player of the game last night was Toby Trichler. And he was the difference down the stretch in the fourth quarter. The Turks were down by about 10 points with 3.5 minutes to go. Came back, tied the game, had a chance to win it, just going over. And of course, a few free throws didn't quite go in, and so we ended up going to overtime. And they were able to pull it off in overtime. I'm waiting for my partner to get up here. Keegan Almold be up here. He just got done playing in the JV game. So I got to go down after the game last night and interact with a couple of the players. I normally don't do that. I normally just leave and go home, but you know, I wanted to give a couple fist bumps to go down there. The equivalency of shaking their hand and saying good job, and I appreciate you on all your effort. You know, good minutes put in by Matthew Agnew last night, and I'm excited for today's game. It's gonna be a blast, folks. Got about 7 minutes to go. It is going to be a blast. right, so I'm going to rest my vocal cords here for a few moments, and we'll be back in a few moments. Good thing there's no Red Bulls on the table this time.
Oh, yeah, it made my hands stink a little bit last time. Smelled like Red Bull. Hey guys, I'm back.
Well, you got some run today.
Yeah, I did.
You got quite a bit of
Went
run.
in. Yeah, I stole a ball. That was cool.
You stole the ball. Got a couple of rebounds. My favorite one was the ball was out of bounds.
And I threw it.
And
Yeah,
you threw
yeah.
it back, and we still had possession of it. That was my favorite play. And I saved that mentally, and I go, I'm gonna tell him I liked that play.
Thank you.
Good win by the JV?
Yeah, very good win. It's probably the best team we faced. Even though we had a loss at the start of the year, we thought this was probably the best team, and the record showed. And the record was like 9-5 coming into this.
Well, they had quite a comeback going there. When they came back and got within 2, 38-36 there.
Yeah, very.
But you guys were able to pull it out. Once again, if I had any critique, it would be shot selection.
Yeah. I thought we had good shot selection, but it wasn't falling. I don't know what was happening.
Well, and as you continue on the air with me, we'll talk about shot selection.
Yeah.
We'll talk about what I mean by that. But
yeah.
By the way, everybody, I am joined on the broadcast by Keegan Arnold.
Hello.
And I started this broadcast in the fourth quarter of the JV game because I really wanted to be on the air.
Yeah.
So
did we not have a JV game recorded?
It didn't go out on the air like it was supposed to. So,
oh, okay.
But we got most of the fourth quarter.
That's good.
And so we're good to go there, and I'm happy as can be to be back on the air.
Where did the paper go?
We've got it right here.
Is there two?
There's supposed to be another one.
Is there another paper over there?
We need another
roster. Don't. Just.
There we go.
Thank you.
I don't think we've done a national anthem yet, so I think we'll still be doing that. I'm trying as hard as I can to stay away from the Seahawks game until I get home.
Oh, it's on right now.
Yeah, don't tell me.
Okay, I won't.
You can peek, but don't even give me any clue on what's going on. I saw something on Facebook, and I went, oh, I shouldn't have gone on Facebook. So.
Can I give you somewhat of?
No.
Nope, no intel?
I don't want any intel whatsoever. I'll figure out within the first quarter what if I wanted intel or not. And the first quarter of the football game when I go home to watch it. So Matthew Agnew getting the start tonight.
Big kid right there, number 23. His name is Dennis. We're going to just call him Dennis, Onischenko?
Yeah, well, his name's Dennis.
Yep, Dennis. Dennis the Menace.
He is tall.
Very.
Okay.
Staggering 6'7".
So give me some. I know you were giving me some background on the Cedar Park Eagles. Varsity? How's their season going?
Not the best. Not the best. Last time I looked, it was not the best record.
So they're not in the top of the standings. They're towards the bottom. Somewhere.
Yeah, they're towards the bottom.
Well, big win by the Turks last night. The varsity Turks.
About to rise for the national anthem in a second. Team's getting in huddles. Very silent gym tonight, or today.
Oh, no. Yeah, I guess.
There it is.
There it is. So Keegan, for next year, we're working on having a stream deck out here with as the starting lineup is put out there.
We'd press
Press a button for that player to show up on the screen.
I think I've seen the cards and the design for those.
Yeah, and so we're still working on those, and I don't know the starting lineups before they're announced.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I could go down there and steal it off of the scorebook before the game starts. I could probably tell you that.
Yeah.
But a lot goes into that.
We got a tip-off battle of Dennis and Tommy. Dennis will win it. That's a pretty tough battle.
Yeah,
that's a very tough. 6'7" versus
6'3", right?
Yeah.
Or
6'2", I think.
6'2". 6'2" plays like 6'5".
Yeah.
Agnew
Thrown away
gets
pass by number 3,
Yeah.
Elijah Holligan. No, Isaiah Holligan. Sorry. To the Holligan family. Holligan.
You know, one of the reasons I like you on the broadcast is you're really good at getting into the opposing team and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
reading that, and you take that off of me, learning the other team as much. So
Yeah.
I can ease into the broadcast better.
Thank you, thank you. Eli Churchland gets a rebound. He's bringing it up the court. Is it Toby? Toby looks for Matthew in the corner. Matthew drives baseline, decides to kick it to Eli in the corner. He shoots a 3. Bang!
Sweet twine of mine!
Eli Churchland with a 3.
That's huge.
Isaiah gets the ball.
Get him going today.
Gives it to number 30. That would be Caden.
What I loved about that last sequence was how they shared the basketball. That's a nice shot there put in by 34.
What's Jaron? Jaron Trout. Shot clock hasn't been set, or it hasn't just been started. Been having a lot of trouble with the clock and the scoreboard lately.
Yeah. Well, we all learn sometime.
Yeah. Matthew throws the ball into Eli. Eli pressured by number 15.
That's going to be a foul.
Singletary.
That's going to be a foul on 15.
Yeah, Singletary.
Joshua Singletary is a 5'10" freshman out there running around.
Freshman. Another freshman, too, running around. Caden, number 30. There's a Matthew in the corner. Matthew drives baseline. Kicks to Eli in the corner.
That was
Finds
a good
Toby.
kick. That was a good kick.
Toby fades. Doesn't get the Turk roll. And number 23, probably here in a lot of them tonight, Dennis the Menace.
Dennis is
He's tall.
the biggest guy on the court out there running around with the ball, playing like a point guard out there. That was pretty nifty. That was he's very athletic with the ball.
Caden gets the ball in the corner. Throws it away. Weston will regain that. Giving him the steal. Eli Churchland back with the ball. Gives it to Toby. Matthew. Looking. Gailey loses the ball. 34 recovers. That will be Trout. Isaiah brings the ball. Gives it to Caden.
Who traveled on before he shot.
Absolutely bricked it. Shouldn't say that, but. Ooh.
That's he's named Caden.
Yeah. I looked at the last name. I was like, hey, Caden. Caden.
Remember how much they pay us to do this stuff.
Yeah. Matthew goes in with a reverse layup. Look at Matthew.
That was pretty. There's a reason he's starting on varsity, and that was one of them right there.
15 goes up for it. Eli just with a
they're
rebound,
gonna
going
run.
on a fast break.
Turks are running.
He decides to slow it down, speeds it back up, gives it to Gailey in the corner. Doesn't connect, but Tommy spikes with the rebound. Looking for somebody. Eli pump fakes, drives in, passes to Gailey. Gailey doesn't bring it up. Caden with the rebound. They're on a fast break as well. Caden gets blocked by Matthew, tipped out of bounds.
No foul called on that.
I don't think it was a foul. I thought it was all ball.
I did.
You thought it was we don't have the angles right, though. I don't know. And it's number 23.
You can hear
Dennis.
This is that. I can hear the Eagles parents over here. Where's the foul on there? And I kind of.
They see it through an Eagles lens.
Yeah, they do see it through an Eagles lens. You are correct, and I see it through a Turk lens.
Isaiah brings it to the wall for CPC. He drives in with the left hand, blocked by Spikes.
Oh, that is a Moss defender play of the game right there. Man.
Already?
Well, no, we'll have more than one.
Yeah. As of now, currently, temporarily.
As of now.
Hopefully temporarily. I want to see some
Get out of the key, get out of the key. There you go.
Here comes Weston driving in, blocked by the 6'7" Dennis.
Anashenko.
Hey, we have the same shoes. Dennis and I. Eli with a 3.
Oh,
splat!
Sweet twin of mine!
Eli with another 3 today. Because he had one previously in the corner with a Matthew assist.
The Turks up to a quick 6-point lead. Well, not quick. We're halfway through the first quarter.
Ball.
Where did the time go?
I don't even know.
Mr. Arnold, where did the time go?
Isaiah grabs it, gives it a number 34, Trout. Trout goes in. That'll be a charge for Toby. Turks off to a great start with this game with a 6-point lead halfway through the first quarter. Only 8-2. Number 10 will be going. Joseph will be going.
Joseph Fulton.
Joseph, yeah, Futon.
Futon, okay.
Joseph will go in for Singletary. Tommy Spikes gets a ball. Makes some moves, gives it to Toby. Weston sets a screen. Toby slings it across court. Eli with some moves. Step back 3. Doesn't get it to go.
That's a little bit of a heat check there to see if he could get another one.
Yeah. Caden with the ball. He loses it. He gains it again. He drives in. Hits off the foot, and that will be a loose ball on the ground. Tommy's arm. Oh, Tommy's down. He pulls his arm, and Tommy Spikes is down, everybody. That was kind of rough.
Yeah. Well, we've got it on video. So.
Trout and him going for the loose ball, and Trout.
Hayden Murphy up, getting ready to go into the game here.
Yeah. Hopefully Tommy Spikes is okay. He's one of the key players on this Turks lineup. Tommy gets up.
No med techs here today.
No
it looks like
med.
it's his shoulder. We shouldn't talk about that. I hope he's all right.
He's a tough kid.
We'll get him some ice or no ice and let him stay warm over there.
Yeah, no sports med today, as I recently got back from a field trip. They went to Washington State University.
Oh, did they?
Well, advanced sports med did. I'm not sure if the under sports med did.
Did they compete there, or did they just?
They just
for a conference kind of.
Checked out a lab and everything.
Oh, how fun is that? That's another one of the great programs we have here at Sultan High School.
Sports med.
You know, our sports med, our medical technicians learn from Brandy Varnell, a certified nurse practitioner, and
they compete in nationals too.
They compete in nationals. I mean, they've won state. They've done all kinds of great things. That's another one of the other things we have. You know, we have our broadcasting club.
Yeah.
And that helps us, you know, do the behind-the-scenes stuff here on TurkPride.tv. And I've always dreamed of starting a broadcasting class.
Yeah.
And having kids cut highlights and just an idea I have for a class someday. You know, have this class and you assign what. Let's say you assign a couple of students to a certain senior, and you cut highlights from them throughout the season, and then give it to them at the end of their senior year. You know.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be cool.
cutting highlights from different games, JV games, volleyball.
As a
all
student, yeah.
You know, even though we're not on the air, we should, you know, get some highlights on video. That's going to be white ball. Yep.
That's probably one of my favorite things about the school. It offers somewhat a lot for, especially a 1A school.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I'm sure you've been to the drama productions.
Yeah,
Murphy
drama's
on
very.
top.
The band is very good. Ran by Sumter. Both ran by Sumter, actually.
Yeah.
Talented every year. Hitting gets the ball. Post.
And well, and if you've ever been to one of the productions, the drama department here, they do more with less than any school that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
To be able to put that production on in the Commons the way that they do and get the imagination going is amazing. I love it. I love it. I go to those plays every year.
Toby with a tip ball. Loose ball on the ground. White blue ball. It will be a blue ball.
It should have been blue ball.
Yeah. There was hit out by Eli. Another big kid, number 42, Tyrell Baxter.
It's
6'6".
Okay, so we got 8-2 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. So a bit of a defensive battle going on out there. And
a lot of height out there too for CPC. Number 10 hits a shot. That is going to be Joseph Sultan.
And Eli has 6 of our points.
Yeah. With the 2 threes he had.
And Agnew has the other.
Toby making some moves. Gives a Hayden. Hayden stumbles with the ball, but he regains. Gives it Eli. Eli pump fakes. He's looking. Decides to go with a reverse layup. That was clean. He uses his eyes a lot to scan the court, and everybody gets confused on the defense.
What did I say about Eli last night after his game last night?
He wasn't doing it. He didn't have the best game ever.
He would admit that he didn't have the best game. Well, he's having one of his best games ever today, and that is the sign of a true competitor when they come out and they're able to wash that and overcome that and go, okay, I'm going to do better tomorrow.
Oh, makes it. Oh, he's feeling great today. He is feeling really great today.
I was like, go ahead. I want you to shoot that. Weston
with it. Oh. Almost thrown away pass, but Matthew regains. Gives it to Toby. Toby step back 3. Out the shot clock, doesn't get it to go.
That's a shot clock violation because it doesn't hit the rim.
Are we up to date on that? Are we a little behind?
We're a little behind. Well, that should be live to what you see up there, but we're delayed by 6 seconds when it goes out.
Oh, okay.
Not our speech, not our audio. Our audio is dialed in.
Oh, our audio's the same? Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we're Diamond Dave Moon dialed in last night at the game.
That's awesome.
And dialed it in for us. So
love that guy. He's cool.
And I'm telling anybody that'll listen that Keegan Omelet is a natural on the mic, just so you know.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Toby hits his first one or 2. Actually, his first one of 3 because he had that 3-point shot. Yep, 2 more. Oh, wait. Yep, that will be 3 shots. This is his second one.
I just got an email on my phone that my home warranty is going to expire. Go figure. My car, and I need to buy insurance for my car if it breaks down too. So
yeah,
I get those emails all the time. Who is that? That guy's a big dude.
Number 42, that is Tyrell Baxter. Tip ball. Number 3 drives in. That's Isaiah. He doesn't get it to go.
Hayden Murphy with the rebound.
So he's bringing up the ball. Gives it Eli. He might as well shoot that. Why not? Doesn't get it to go. Tyrell Baxter gets a rebound right there.
What was it his grandparents said about him? They called him.
Dennis gets fouled underneath the baseline. Oh, he steps out. That'll be a Turk ball. Tim Murphy. Hayden Murphy with the ball. Eli. Making some moves on CPC. He decides to fade away. Doesn't get the Turk roll, and it will be rebounded by number 3, Isaiah Holliger. Puts it up. Doesn't knock it down. Weston Daly with the rebound, as that will end the first quarter with the Turks 12, CPC 5. Another new thing is we hear the audio today, the music today.
Oh, yeah. So are you going to come on the 28th and do the wrestling tournament with me?
28th, maybe. I don't know what I have that day, but I'll
Okay.
check.
All right.
Is that a Saturday, I'm guessing?
It's a Saturday.
Yeah. How long do those things last for?
This one will be pretty quick. We'll be out of here probably by 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Should start around 10. We'll be out of here by 2 or 3. And of course, the TurkPride.tv crew are going to the Sky Valley Sultan or Startup Event Center tomorrow, and they are, for the 5th time, they are doing the Pro Timber Wrestling.
Yeah.
Timber Pro Wrestling. They'll go, they do all the audio and video work for that, then they compile it all, and then Timber Pro is able to put it on their YouTube channel after a couple of days later.
Yeah.
Afterwards, because they want to sell tickets.
See some new faces. Number 32 for CPC. That is Daly. Turks come on with the same look as they ended the first quarter with.
I see Hayden the Hammer getting extended minutes right now. His grandparents called him Hayden the Hammer. And I'm like, I like that.
Oh! That will be a foul on Eli Trichler, offensive foul.
Yeah,
I saw a little nudge. I would love to say his ankles got, but it's hard to say because he did have that hand. Like, that is a foul on Eli. Number 10 shoots the ball for CPC. That is Joseph Futon. Joseph Futon puts it back up. Is that for Joseph? Or no, on paper for a second. So he brings up the ball for the Sultan Turks. There's a Matthew. Matthew scans. He decides to shoot it. Doesn't get it to go. Joseph came from behind on that play. May have interfered with it. Dennis with the ball. Dennis drives. Dennis, dang. He's an athlete.
yeah, he's something else.
Very much an athlete. And he's not just tall. He's bulky, too. So it's going to be a real threat for Sultan today, this game. Matthew with the ball in the corner. Puts it down, dribbles, gives it to Toby. Toby finds Eli underneath. Decides to go to the corner, gives it to Toby too. Screen set by Weston. Toby still with the ball, he gives it to Matthew. Shot clock winding down. Eli needs to put it up. He does. Gets it.
Oh! He gets another one.
What a tricky two from Eli. Dennis the Menace with the ball. Here's it Joseph, gives it to number 32, which is Daly. Gives it back to him. That'll be another point for Joseph. That'll be another 2 points for Dennis. There's a lot of J's in this one lineup, kind of.
There he goes again. Oh,
He
sweet
gets it.
twine of mine.
Toby Church there with the three. Isaiah with the ball. Wow, that was quick. Turks need to discuss something about that because that was fantastic.
Yeah,
ball.
it's a good time for a timeout.
As I was announcing, I was commentating the C team game earlier today. I was noticing some hair.
Yeah.
Some hair on some. And I see a lot of CPC guys got some cool bleach hair.
We got some good hair going on. We got a good hair game going
I like 32's hair. He's got that nice bleached hair.
Yeah.
You got to go with Caden, too. Another bleached hair guy.
got a good hair game going on. So this is our, with a little bit of the JV game that I did, this is our 4th game in 24 hours.
Wow, yeah, I remember. Wait.
This is the 4th game.
Oh, yeah.
I did the 4th quarter of the JV game, so this makes our 4th game in 24 hours for TurkPride.tv. With that absorbent salary that we make. No, I would pay to do this.
Yeah.
Just don't tell Dave Moon.
Matthew with the ball. Finds Weston.
That's
Weston
a
decides
good
to pull up.
That's a good shot there, though.
Good shot.
You know, I love the way that they're sharing the ball and the ball movement on offense.
Yeah. Daly with the ball.
And I got it. Mr. Electric is getting ready to go in the game.
Yeah. Dennis, jab steps, goes with the left, decides to pull up, gets it to go.
Well, I think he's the straw that stirs the drink.
Yeah, definitely.
And it makes it a 2-point game.
Matthew with the ball on the wing. Matthew looking, gives it to Eli. Eli makes some moves, gives it to Weston. That was a brilliant pass. Weston doesn't connect with the hoop, though. Number 42 rebound. That'll be Baxter. Be a foul on Gailey. Showing a little aggression.
No, another good ball game.
Yeah. We'll be subbing out Baxter.
Are they ready? I think
Trout.
I think Hayden Murphy's going to end his run there. Good job.
Tommy Spikes, though. That's good, though. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
He's back. It's kind of scary looking. I saw his face when it happened. It was ooh. But he's back.
Well, you bring a different perspective to the broadcast because you play with those guys.
Yeah.
You practice with them and you play with them.
You know Tommy Spikes plays the clarinet?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's in the band. I believe it's clarinet. Don't take my word for it exactly. But I know he plays in the band.
Well, all my kids played an instrument at least till their freshman year.
I can't figure out an instrument. Sucks. I would like to. That'd be awesome. Dennis with 3. Doesn't get to. Smacked by number 32.
Spikes
Bailey.
with another defensive play.
Great block.
That was a great block.
Who goes it? Toby. Oh. Gives it Eli. Eli hits a 3. Bang!
Guess what?
What?
Sweet twine of mine.
Eli Trishler with a 3 is Dennis. Despite being 6'7", is a point guard as well. Might as well be the janitor for CPC. Caden gets the ball. He drives middle. He finds 32. Doesn't get it to go. 32. It's hard remembering these names this time around because South Whitby, you know, they had like 2 players go in and out. They had their starting lineup.
Yeah. Basketball, believe it or not, besides wrestling, basketball is the easiest one to learn their names.
Yeah.
With wrestling, you know who's on there because they announce it right before they get out there, and you just remember you have the roster. Basketball is easy. Football can be a little hard to learn all the names.
Trouble in seeing the numbers too, as well.
Yeah.
From that. Eli drives aggressively. He gets it up with the right hand.
Okay, so it's the Eli show.
It is.
And I love it. I want some more of it.
Great defensive stop by Toby. Weston on the fast break. He puts it up, gets it to go for a 2.
And he gets the everything roll.
That'll be a timeout, CPC.
Just like that, the Turks go up by 9.
Can I get a Coca-Cola? They're not open today? Oh, is that why everybody has McDonald's? Yeah. Yeah, I can see everybody has McDonald's.
Yeah, well, you know.
Who can I call to get McDonald's?
I guess you could see if an Uber Eats would pick it up and drill.
That's too much. That's too much.
I think you could wait. I think you could wait to eat here. Got 13 of you out there. It's nice to see everybody. You're all watching the Seahawks game. Everybody else while watching the Seahawks game? No, I don't want to know.
Yeah, I'm gonna see for myself.
I'm sure you are. Just don't tell me. Don't give me a reaction. Yeah, I'm one of those guys. I'm trying not to. I watch my phone for comments from the, on the stream. I watch for comments and I read every single one of them. I go home every night after a stream and I'll read all the comments again and start working on how I can improve the broadcast.
Loose ball right there.
Some things are out of my hands.
Yeah.
Some things are logistically hard to do.
I don't know how you're going to get through. There's a lot of there's some Seahawks jerseys in the stands. There's some Seahawks gear.
You know what? It's okay. Even Scott Sifferman wore a Seahawks today.
Eli Trisha with a 3 at the top of three-point line. Doesn't get it to go. Dennis with the rebound. Dennis gives the ball to number 32. Doesn't get it to go. 32 gets it again. What's his name?
Oh,
blocked.
Tommy Spikes with another spike.
That's 3 blocks. Toby hits a 3.
Sweet twin of mine.
Caden brings up the ball. He loses it. Bounces off Eli, though.
Have you ever heard Kevin Calabro?
Who?
He used to do the Sonics games back in the day.
Nope. I was barely even alive when the Sonics.
Have you ever you remember a video game called NBA Jam?
Oh, I know. Yep. Definitely now.
He does the voices on those. And he does Flying Chickens in the Barnyard and Magic Carpet Ride.
I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah, I loved Kevin Calabro.
.42, Daly with the ball. Stolen by Gailey. Gives it to Junior. Junior behind the back. 1v5. Gives it Eli. Eli pump fakes. Find Gailey in the corner for a 2-point. Doesn't get it to go. 3 regains.
Junior is so electric. He's such an avatar.
Yeah.
It's like if you had a video game and you needed to.
Bo Jackson.
If you had a video game and you wanted to put one of the best players on the field, and you were able to increase their speed,
sliders,
and their jump, and their defense, that would be him. He's
Joseph Futon goes
on
in
the football team. I called him the Tyreek Hill of the football team.
Yeah.
Spikes for the rebound.
Steal.
Spikes is quietly having a very, very good
defensive game too. Toby with a 3-pointer.
Sweet son of mine!
He hangs his fist up. Oh, it's stolen by Eli. Eli might as well shoot it. Doesn't get it to go, though. Rebounded by number 15, that is Singletary. Is it number 3, Isaiah? Isaiah storms up the court. He gives it to Trout. Trout blocked it by Weston, whatever his name is.
And who got the rebound?
Tommy Spikes.
Of course.
Toby with the ball. Drives. Eli thought about going in. Loses the ball, though, but he regains. Tommy. Oh. Might as well hit it. There he is, Tommy Spikes.
Might as well. Tommy Spikes.
Junior's up. Dennis. Might as well go. Oh, Toby almost had that block. Singletary gets it in the corner. Singletary drives. He gets it up. Doesn't get it to go. Trout tries to get the rebound, but Singletary ends up with it. Gives it to Dennis. Dennis hits a 3.
Now, on that previous play, he missed that lay-in. There was a player right underneath.
I saw that. There was 2 players.
If he would have passed it to one of them, they would have got that.
Oh! Eli with the broken ankles. Doesn't hit the 3, though.
I love it. Broken ankles.
Broken ankles.
He broke the ankles metaphorically of the defender. I love it.
Eli will be subbed out for Matthew Agnew. Matthew, one of the great hairs on the team. Probably in the world, too.
Mr. Everything with the rebound.
Leaves Toby. Gone to play. 13 seconds left in the first half. Toby. Spin moves. Fade away. Doesn't get it to go. Will be out of bounds. The CPC will have the last possession of this half of the Turks.
14-point lead
interfere.
for the Turks with 3.4 seconds.
Dennis gets the ball. He's got to put it up, and he decides to, does nowhere near.
All right, we're going to go to halftime, which
Yeah.
means I'm going to take a break.
Me too.
We'll be back here on TurkPride.tv in about 10-15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that computer, phone, whatever it is you're watching TurkPride.tv on. We will be back, and
I'm
if
gonna
you're
check the
watching it
score.
on demand, you can. If you're watching it on demand, you can fast forward to get to the third quarter. All right, we'll be back.
Hello, hello. Welcome back for another half of the Sultan Turk and Cedar Park Eagles. This will be the last half we will have today. Matthew throws the ball into Eli Churchler. The clock still has not started yet, and we'll get a timeout for that. And now it will. Still figuring it out, right, Draven? Brian is somewhere. We'll focus on here right now. Matthew gets the ball, gives it to Toby. Toby looks around. He decides to shoot a three. And he splashes it, as always. He does a little celebration after it, as always. Number 3 with the ball, you got Isaiah. Gives it a 15. Singletary. There's a poor pass. Decides to get stolen by Toby. Ended up with Matthew. Toby, he drives with a right. He gives it to Eli. Eli, looking. He gives it to Toby. Why not? Oh, no, he drives. He decides to drive. He gives it to Tommy Spikes. Tommy Spikes doesn't get it to go. Rebound by Dennis. Gives it to Singletary. Singletary's just going to drive with a left. Poor. Yeah. Foul on Weston. That'll be his third or second foul. Hello. Ryan is back, everybody.
I got you here. I don't have to worry about being back on time.
I did all right.
I'm sure you did great.
Singletary will go to the line for 2.
I heard some screaming there. Something good happened while I was gone.
Oh, yeah. Toby had a 3.
Okay.
He had some nice moves. Toby has a great start at this half. Yes, it is a 17-point lead for the Turks.
So that's been a theme today in all 3 games. They have the C team, the JV, and now the varsity. They've had lane violations called on them on their free throws.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed that.
No, yeah, I noticed that at the end of the game a lot, especially in the JV game. Toby with the ball. Gives it to Matthew. Matthew looking in. He decides to give it to Toby. Toby's going to drive to the right, spin moves. Gives it back to Matthew. Eli with the ball. He's going to pull up, and why not? Doesn't get it to go. Weston fighting for the rebound. Number 3, Isaiah will end up with it.
That's going to be jump ball probably.
Oh, ref's time.
Called timeout.
Oh,
I think Cedar Park called timeout.
Yeah, Cedar Park.
How do you determine that they have the ball, though?
I don't know.
It's going to be blue ball. Well, if you want to use your timeout, I guess. It was going to go their way anyways, I believe, on the arrow.
New player out there for CPC I didn't mention. Number 12. Oh, they don't. Nicholas Forney?
That must be who it is because
There's no numbers for on a. He's probably a swing player. He's in, though. He's in the ball game. Give back to Nicholas. Gives that to Dennis. Dennis in the corner. Gives it to Nicholas. Gives it to Isaiah. Isaiah gives it to Singletary. Singletary shoots. Gets it to go with a 3 in the corner.
He twines it.
Churchler brings up a ball for the Turks. Decides to give it to his brother, Toby. Toby slings it across court to Matthew. Matthew drives baseline. Gives it to Eli. Eli, oh! Tries to pass it, but ends up being a shot, kind of. He almost made it. Looked like. That was a pass was questionable.
Tommy Spikes. He spiked his way to a foul on that.
That play was just whole chaos right there. I don't even know what was happening.
A chaotic play.
Yeah. Anyway, Singletary gives it Dennis. Dennis gives it to Trout. Oh, Toby smacks the ball. That should. It hit off the thigh of 34, Trout, and that will be a Turks ball.
The ref doesn't go get the ball. He has Matthew go get it for him. I'd have done the same thing. I'm like, I don't want to move.
I mean, why should he? You got a kid right there.
Yeah.
Toby with the ball. There's the Matthew. Matthew scanning the court. He looks. Oh, stolen by Nicholas. Nicholas driving. Misses the layup. Oh, Dennis tries to get the putback dunk. Is not unable to get that. Dennis puts it up again. 4-2.
That's the first time I've seen somebody touch the rim like that all year.
Yeah, me too, honestly. Toby with a three.
Oh.
Doesn't get it. Eli in the corner. Finds Toby on the baseline. Will be a blue ball. Toby was looking for a white ball call there.
Now it's only a 12-point lead.
Out of bounds, CPC, and it will be a Turk ball. Singletary doesn't maintain the ball there. Matthew Agnew will throw it in for the Turks.
Is that his third personal foul or his first? As well as he's playing, you're surprised that's his first.
Toby spin moves, goes in. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Do we have a play of the game? Because that would be that one. Or is it only defensive?
We do the defensive play of the game, and then choose the Turk play out to you player of the game.
Well, we had a hypothetical one. Oh, and he throws the ball away.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
But if I was cutting highlights from this game, that would definitely be on it.
Definitely.
And that's one of the things we're working on for next year is be able to push a button and go 30 seconds back and make sure that highlight gets captured so that we can go back later and edit it. Because I'm too busy to write down notes.
Turks regain the ball after Nicholas's bad pass. Gives it to Toby. Toby jab steps, he drives, he spin moves, he fades away, and he gets it to go with another two. Great play by Toby.
Now Toby had the last shot too, right?
Yeah.
Was that Toby? Or Eli on that? It was Toby on that.
I think it was Toby on that. It was Eli's first half, now it's Toby's second half. Stolen by Spikes. Matthew regains it. Gets it from the high, and it's a loose ball on the ground. Tommy Spikes fights for it, and he regains it too, but it will be a jump ball.
Nope.
It'll be a blue ball.
It'll be a blue ball in that. Yep.
Good play by Spikes there. I've seen an unnormal amount of jump balls today. Dennis with the ball. Dennis drives with the right. He loses it. Yep.
That's 10 seconds.
Okay. No, it's over the back.
Over the back? Okay.
Dennis gets the over and back as he loses it.
I didn't know he had established himself across the other side.
Yeah, me neither, but no. It was kind of.
I'm good either way. It would have went our way.
Toby gets stuck there. He spin moves. Another great play. It's his half. It's his half. Toby.
What was it I heard? I'll do that in a minute here.
Oh, great pump fake by Toby, and he gets another light.
He's
on
got
fire this half.
So I heard that Toby and Eli Tritcher combine for 40 points a night usually.
That's
crazy.
Their average. I did not know that.
That's crazy. That's what they've been doing this year. They combine. So you shut one down, guess what? You have to still deal with the other one.
For example, like first half, it was all Eli. Eli was hitting threes.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
There's more. It was nice to see their big sister, Grace, was here last night at the game. If she's out there watching somewhere, welcome to the broadcast. I know she's playing at EVCC and doing well from what I hear.
Yeah.
I always wonder what the next step is like for you. What have you thought about what you're going to do after high
Man,
school?
I don't even know.
You don't even know. Well, you're a junior. You don't even need to have it figured out by the time you graduate. You know, get a good education, enjoy your high school experience. Hopefully, continue on in college somewhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna just say I'm enjoying what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
As of now, commentating. But yeah. Turks were trying to press, but it's a reveal that it was a sideline throw in.
I've never seen him throw in right in front of the scoreboard.
Dennis gets the ball. Just tries to go up, and he does go up, and he gets it.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, that size is.
They should be doing that to dishing it into him in the middle on the paint all the time.
18-point lead for Turks, though. Tommy sets a screen for Toby. Toby looks for Tommy, doesn't get it, though. Gives it to Eli instead. Eli does a couple jab steps. He drives baseline. He's got 7 on the shot clock. Tommy spikes. Doesn't get it, but Tommy spikes, gets his own rebound.
That was a great pass.
Oh, he called travel on Tommy.
It was.
Yeah, but he was trying, you know.
Yeah.
Tommy was trying.
If I was officiating, I would have called it. That's the reason I'm not an official anymore. Because that was pretty, I mean.
Oh. Wow, what? Oh.
Okay, so he hit the backboard.
Yeah.
And the backboard went back and forth, so it changed the shot as it came down.
It was kind of a poor attempt. It went high with it. Baxter did. Magna with the ball, gives it to Eli, gives it to Toby. Toby set a screen by Tommy. Toby pulls up. Bang. And Toby's half.
All day. Well, it doesn't. Just because he got it last night, Turk.TV played the game last night, doesn't mean it excludes him from today.
Exactly.
It's not in his favor.
Who would you say it's in favor of?
Well, right now, it's in favor of Toby because Toby had such a great first half. But, you know, I mean, we've given it to Tommy Spikes before, right?
Yeah.
And just well of a defensive game being put in by him today. He's got 3 blocks and 5 or 6 rebounds and a couple of points, you know, 3 or 4
couple
points.
Steals, too.
A couple steals in there. It's a good night for somebody like that.
Especially that injury. It wasn't an injury. It was kind of a little knock-up. Shoulder got twisted up a little bit there. He comes back in the game.
I think his shoulder got extended just a little bit in the play, you know, and he's good. He's recovered.
Oh, almost thrown away, but Dennis gets the ball. Dennis, that big frame. That's an NBA frame. That is college NBA type frame right there.
So, shot clock was a problem.
Yeah, it's been a problem.
And that's in their favor.
Throughout the game. See a new face for CPC, though, number 24, Jacob Carroll. Dennis gets the ball. He shoots. Doesn't score. Toby with the rebound. Eli with it. Makes some moves. Fades away. Doesn't get it to go. Number 42, Baxter with the rebound. Gives it to Dennis. Always gives it to Isaiah. Number 10 with the ball. That's Joseph. Isaiah with the ball. Joseph. Gives it to Dennis. This is off to Joseph. Joseph drives with the left aggressively. Doesn't get it to go. Tommy Spikes with the rebound.
Well, you have a fan out there, Dominic Castillo.
I love you, Dom. Love you,
Hi.
Dom.
Hi, Dom. How are you? Welcome to the broadcast.
Dom, key player for the JV for Sultan. Eli with a 3. Doesn't get it to go, but Tommy Spikes getting in there. Can he get it? And that will be a Turks ball. Look at Tommy going aggressive. Gives a smug face, too. Daly will be going in for CPC. Oh, hey. Dennis will be going out. Tommy, pump fake. He goes in, doesn't go in. Gives it to Toby. Gives it back to Eli. Eli drives in with the right, gives it to Tommy. That'll be, 2 shots for Tommy.
You just need to take a couple more steps.
Yeah.
Dribble the ball, a couple more steps, right-handed lay-in.
Turks doing some good passing around. Good ball.
Love the way they're sharing the ball.
Yeah. Two shots for Tommy. Shorts.
Remember how you commented how quiet the game was last night?
Yeah, this is even.
Yeah, this one's even quieter. I heard some of the fans talking. I go, I don't remember basketball games being that quiet on the way out last night.
Saturday, not many people
Friday
are going to show
night,
up.
Saturday night, no pep band, which I get it. You can't make those kids come every single night.
Yeah. Tommy Spikes knocks, I believe both of them down. I didn't see the first one. 24 loses it. That's Jacob Carroll. Gives it back to Jacob Carroll. Jacob Carroll, stumbles. He's looking for a foul call there, but looks like he was just on ice skates.
Let's see, Rick Berman saying he was stumbling, bumbling.
Yeah. Oh, he was looking for. I think Tommy Spikes at the top of the 3-point line. Gives it to Matthew in the wing. He finds Toby. Toby was open before, but I guess it was late. Oh, Toby with a nice jump shot. Doesn't get the shot to go, though. Jacob Carroll passes to, again. Daly. Oh, wow, Daly. Daly getting aggressive in there. Too bad he's against Matthew Agnew. So can't do anything about it. Except that. We get it. Offensive foul on Daly. He smacks the ball.
That's close. You can see
I think it should have been. You know what? I might go hashtag Turks first in this moment, but I want to get in depth on that because in the JV game, one of the players said, "Come on."
Yeah.
He just said, "Come on," and then
they called it.
Yeah, they called it tech. I thought that should have been a tech. I'm obviously looking at it through Turks' lens, but through past experiences with these referees,
I have called that a technical foul for slamming the ball like that.
Yeah, that was.
And
I think if he didn't control it when it came up, I probably would have been.
So. But because the ball didn't, I've called that.
That should have been a travel, but it doesn't get it.
I've called that. Now, mind you, in this situation, you've got to just turn the ball over.
Yeah.
And the ball didn't come back to me when he did it. It went, you slammed a little harder, a little higher, and I wasn't able to retrieve the ball.
Yeah. So
I look at it now, I'm like, I'm okay with no technical foul. I'm completely okay with that. There's certain lines that they don't need to cross. Now what are the refs talking about right now? They're talking about, all right, because you see them point down there underneath?
Yeah.
They're talking about that. They're talking about that and going, hey, we got to get a little bit of control here. I mean, they're not talking about going to Chili's after the game.
You never know, they might.
Of course,
happy hour?
Most of the time I've done, in most of the games that I've officiated throughout the years, I was just me by myself.
Yeah. Now,
that's hard. You got 3 of them, you got to worry about rotations and make sure you're in the right spot to get, and for the most part, they do a pretty good job.
What? Clock's messed up again, as always.
be a tough gig. I'm glad I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
I've done it and I've had to do it. I've probably done the clock here at just about every sport there is.
Eli got a shot. Does connect. Tommy Ches going for the rebound. That is rebounded by Baxter.
Up by 20.
Yeah.
Here going into the fourth quarter.
This is a Singletary. Isaiah with the ball. Just get a shot up, doesn't get it. Trying to get the rebound. Finding with it for Weston. That'll be a white ball.
Nice hustle there. Nice hustle put in by Isaiah Hollinger. He is a 6-foot senior.
A lot of seniors on this team. Dennis will look like he's about to go back in.
He's a junior. Dennis is a junior.
Number 1, Elijah Puckett will go in too. Haven't seen much of him. Carry on, Eli. Nice shot though. That's a carry. New face for CPC, Elijah Puckett. We'll go in for the hothead day lead. Number 24, Jacob Carroll. I wonder why there's a separation in their bench.
To get up and down the stairs.
That's true too, yeah. That's a good point.
That's why.
I didn't see the other stair set.
That's why we don't have that over there on the other side, because we don't have stairs.
Yeah. I didn't see that.
Oh,
From
that's
my
too
angle.
bad. I thought he had that shot.
Yeah. Dennis gets a rebound though there. Gives it off to Isaiah.
I've heard he's had a couple of double-digit scoring nights and a 20-point game
Dennis?
this year. Spikes.
Oh, Spikes?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been a key player for this lineup. Elijah tries to hit it, but doesn't get it to go. This is the Eli. Toby had that rebound. Gives it to Toby. Toby drives right, fakes pass to Matthew, and puts that up. Doesn't get it to go, but Tommy Spikes with a rebound, gives it off to Eli. Eli looking. He decides to step back, shoot a 3. Splash!
Curse splash, sweet Twanamine.
Countless amount of threes tonight for Eli Trischler.
How much do you love the basketball, the movement of the basketball on that segment?
Nothing much to say. Oh, wow. Singletary gets a 3. Eli bringing up the ball. Guarded heavily by Singletary. Eli crosses him up. He goes up there. Doesn't get it to go. Tommy's trying to get the rebound, and he taps it out to Matthew. He gives it off to Eli. Toby will. No, he won't, but he steps back. Here's the Weston. Baxter with a steal.
Dennis with the.
Elijah trying to get this ball stolen from the back.
Dennis steals that.
Yeah.
Knocks that out.
Dennis. Has with the ball. Dennis making some moves. He fades. Gets it to go. It's like the Dennis Eagles out here. He's a pretty key player.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
You know.
As Dennis guards up on Matthew. Matthew looking.
I recognize. I mean, yeah, he's bigger than everybody else.
Yeah.
He's very talented.
He's athletic. He's very athletic. Oh, and Eli goes down. Looks like pain in his back. Is he? He gets up, though.
He's just slow to get up.
Yeah. He's a little sore off that.
And Scott Sifferman out there with the towel, making sure that, yeah.
And Eli, despite the back pain, he gets it up to go. In 19-point lead for the Turks. As number 34, Trout, goes in for Baxter.
Free throw.
All right, puts it up. Go. Dennis brings the ball, gives it to Isaiah. That'll be a foul on Matthew or Toby.
Oh, 4:59 to go. That'd be, who's it? Matthew picked up his first, huh?
I think so, yeah. One foul. Singletary drives in, gives it to Dennis. Dennis is going to put that up. Oh!
Yeah, that's...
Good defense by Tommy. He tried.
I think that, yeah, he fouled him.
He fouled him. Hey, but he got up there.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
That's his second.
Makes the first one. Breaks the second one. Rebound by Isaiah, though. Finds Dennis again. Eli playing tight defense on Dennis. Oh, triple team. There they go. Wow. Singletary gets the ball. Goes baseline. As I find Isaiah. That was a triple team. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's a
incredible.
3-point. And that's what Dennis needs.
Yeah.
He needs his other teammates to be able to get some scoring.
Eli with the ball. He's a
A
Toby.
little bit of pushing going on down
Yeah.
there. Agnew and Dennis. Matthew Agnew and Dennis.
And
down
Matthew
there.
gets into the big guys a lot.
There was a little pushing and shoving going on.
Matthew, he is unreal. He's not real, especially with big guy. He's not scared of him. Toby brings the ball. Oh wow!
Sweet Twanamon.
Nah, that'll be at 2 points. Toby. And goes Singletary. Oh wow! Toby tried to block that, but he couldn't. It don't matter. Singletary missed it. Eli brings with the ball. He might as well shoot it. Why not? Irish Spring Green.
Oh, Irish Spring Green, huh? I love it. Sweet Twanamon. Another 3 put in by the Turks.
They try to find Trout down at the paint, but it's gonna get to him. As Joseph goes in for number 1, Elijah Puckett. Elijah Puckett rejected teammates for a high five right there. Singletary with the ball in the corner. He drives in. Goes with an aggressive layup.
Yeah, that's going to be on Weston.
Yeah. I think Coach Churchler was trying to get him to do a charge right there. Been working on that lately.
Taking the charge?
Yeah.
Well, it's been working.
Yeah, it has. We've seen more charges all year.
It's an important yet underrated part of the game.
Yeah. We'll have a few subs, or just one sub. Go on. That is number 12, Nicholas Forney, for number 3, Elijah Hollinger. Singletary puts it back up, but he doesn't go. Matthew with a rebound. Obi. Tommy spikes. Tries to steal the ball, but he doesn't get it. Tommy regains. Eli with the ball. He said, why not let it fly? Why not? Irish Spring Green again. See? Eli.
I love your call on the 3 there. Irish Spring Green. Sweet wine of mine, baby.
Travel. Toby said double dribble, but
Who hit the last shot? Toby or Eli?
it was Eli.
It was Eli, okay.
Eli's had a couple of threes and Turks are just going to clean up their whole gym, and they're going to put on all 5. That will probably be the last we'll see of them tonight.
Well, we hope. So you see Landon.
We got a lot of new
there.
faces on here.
You got Mr. Khan out there.
Zuhair.
Tristan Lopez, Hayden Murphy,
Taylor
and
Horn.
Taylor Horn out there for the Turks.
Tristan Lopez with the ball, gives it to Zuhair. Zuair plays like he's Kevin Durant. Landon curls, tries to put it up, doesn't get it to go. Baxter with a rebound. Dennis brings up the ball. He might as well drive.
Landon plays.
He tries to dunk, but he miserably fails right there. I don't even know what was that. Sorry to the Dennis family or that, but Tristan makes some moves.
Quite get up there high enough.
Zuair makes some moves as well.
I would have appreciated if he did it, though. It'd have been cool to see.
Yeah. But he didn't. Zuair gives it a Landon. Gives it to Tristan. Gives it to Hayden. Some ball movement happening. They have 2 seconds on the shot clock. He puts it up. Doesn't get it to go. Tristan, another guy with nice hair. Probably not now. He's in a basketball game.
Okay, so another classy move put together by the Cedar Park Eagles bench. He's putting in
the players that don't get
Yep.
much time on the varsity level.
You see this in college quite a bit. You will see it in high school sometimes, and sometimes you won't. But earlier today, when in the JV game, where their coach told them, when the game was in hand and they were up by 15 or something like that. Yeah. He was like,
nice shot by
don't play defense on this side of the court right now.
Yeah.
Make sure you get back. And I appreciated that gesture by the coach.
Oh, stolen by Nicholas. Nicholas will he go up for it? No, he'll give it off to Jacob Carroll. Blocked by Taylor Horn. Absolutely rejected. Taylor Horn with his first block of the game. Might get a couple more. Very lanky. Trying to throw it in. Gives it off to Nicholas. Oh, hey. That'll be a Turk ball.
Okay, so we've got to. This is what they call time, end of time or whatever.
Yeah.
It's I'm glad to see these guys out here playing.
Yeah.
But we need to make a decision here. TurksPride.tv player of the game.
I'm
still going to go with Eli.
I might.
But what do you think? Horn with the bucket.
That's very tough. That's very tough. I wish we had a score sheet here to see the stats, but
Well, we gave it to Toby last night.
Yeah, but we can't deny of his success today.
Anybody else stand out?
No, I thought the Trischlers, one of the Trischlers at least
we'll
deserve
just keep it in the family. We'll go with Eli.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with Eli. We'll fight about it tonight.
They'll have to shoot for it. Okay, guys, you have to shoot for it.
Bailey takes his first free throw. He makes that. Surprising.
They go out and they go with the free throw line at home, and they take turns shooting until one misses, and we're there for 3 hours.
He buzz it up again. He sinks the second one. Probably see one more play here from the Turks. Zuair drives. He goes with a left hand. He gets it up to go.
Is he left-handed?
Yeah, he is left-handed.
Okay, that was nice.
He is left-handed. Daly with the ball. He's looking around. He tries to go in. Absolutely misses it. Rebound by Tristan Lopez, and that'll be the end of time, most likely. As clock winds down. Great win for the Sultan Turks as they won 64-39. And back-to-back wins.
For all of our people out there watching and listening today, thank you for being a part of our broadcast today.
I'm your #1 fan. I want to be like you when I grow up. Thanks, Dom. Thanks, Dominic.
I want to thank Keegan for coming on and being my partner today.
Yeah, this is awesome. I love doing this.
Yeah, this is so much fun to do, and you guys are in good hands if I'm not here because Keegan's got it down.
Yeah.
And for all of our sponsors here at TurksPride.tv, And for everybody else for TurkPride.tv, our player of the game is none other than Eli Trichler. And we're good to go. Have a good afternoon, everybody. Go Hawks.
Adios.
Hashtag Turks first. Good afternoon.